Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
We got it! We got it!
New 52 book.
Somebody clip this one.
Welcome to Comics League Indie Wednesday. I am Jared, and I am reviewing Isom issue 2. Finally got this bad boy. I cracked it open and binged through it today. This is awesome. Worthy successor to the first. By the way, awesome EVS cover. Love you, buddy. So, this is book 2 of Eric July's superhero universe building epic. Now, what do I like about this book? And again, I'm not going to go through the entire plot because it's because if I want to encourage you guys to actually buy the book. So what I am going to say, what I really like about this is how Eric introduces new elements into this universe. He does it in a way. Now, for context, I see way too many times when creatives are building their own fictional universes, they put too much at once. It's like way too much. It's that they put so much world building at you. It feels forced, and then it feels like you're like overloading the audience. This is not that. Because what he does is like he introduces Alpha Core very, very subtly. They were introduced in book 1, but they were kind of more fleshed out in this one, and they're going to be written by Chuck Dixon. So excited for that. Then we see and then we see like Isom's rogues are starting to grow to build up. Like this Lobo looking dude, I believe he fought in the trailer. And then in this book also we also have the introduction of this firefighter superhero. So what he's doing is he's sort of showing that other superheroes beyond Isom, Yaira, and the Alpha Core exist, which is cool because again, what that leads to is you're expanding the universe, you're showing the universe exists, but in small bits and pieces. And then basically what this introduces is the way this introduces magic, which is really, really, really cool. He shows up because he's attacked by these two demon dog guys. I'm going to pull them up right here. I'm just going to find my place in the book. All right, so he's attacked on his ranch by these really, 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 first off, bad-ass looking demon dogs. Creatures, and they actually hurt him, but he's a superhero, so he's able to heal. He shows up, and it turns out this is like an invasion from another dimension. He teams up with Sydney Blood Ruth. So I'd assume she's basically like Scarlet Witch in that way. And what's cool about her, she has all these like mystical animals, like she's got dragons and wolves, and sort of a wolf dragon because it's a dragon with the head of a wolf, and I really dig that. I think that's really cool, particularly as a fan of wolves. They're like my favorite animal. And I love where she gets on the dragon to take Isom to his cave where the demons are coming out of, and she goes, "Got to keep up." So he jumps and then grabs onto the dragon's leg and then just lets it carry him. And then they get into the cave. They have this epic battle. Eric is really good at writing epic battles. And Cliff Richards and Gabe El-Taib are really good at depicting those. So I was very, very happy about this. I also love how Bloodroot's powers, her magical powers, the way they depict like magical energy coming out of her is like bloodlines. So it's really, 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 really cool. As you can see right here. And I dig that there's like a lot of fire in this book. And it's basically a big brouhaha. It's superheroes versus demons. And then the book ends with the introduction of, I'm assuming, the devil. And an ad for Yaira and Alpha Core. I'm definitely going to pick up. So again, you've heard me talk about this series. I love it. I think it's important to have as many creators, indie creators in the industry for it to essentially for the industry to essentially grow and thrive. But one of the things I specifically like about this, I'm going to bring in hashtag full circle to the beginning, because this shows that in a short amount, granted, this is a graphic novel length comic book, but what you can do in a relatively small package, because this is only issue 2 of Isom. In 2 issues, he's sort of building out this universe full of many different superheroes, but doing it in a way that it's not overwhelming. And because trust me, there are times, as much as I love Jonathan Hickman, there are times when he throws so much at you that it's just overwhelming. Which, to a degree, that's cool because he throws so much lore at you. It's really cool. But also, it's kind of exhausting to a certain degree. With this, first off, it's a fast read. I found myself flying through it. He doesn't bog you down with unnecessary details. Bendis. Not too much dialogue. Also Bendis. And the action is awesome. All the fight scenes, because of this indie book that can do blood and gore. This is I'm going to say it, part of the way comic books should be. They shouldn't be afraid to take risks. And then also, again, I just want to emphasize the Ethan Van Sciver cover, which I love. It's one of the coolest covers, I think, that they had available. Obviously, I had to go with the EVS one because I very much enjoyed Ethan's art, and it was all the detail on the individual hairs he's got there. So that's my Isom number 2 cover. Drop below your thoughts on Isom, the Rippaverse. Ignoring your opinions about Eric July as a person, let's just focus on the book itself. I think it's a fantastic, it's a good start to a universe. And I think that if the latter books of the Rippaverse maintain this level of quality and consistency, and I'm trying to think of the right word, maintain that principle of not overloading your readers, which I get the feeling he won't. He won't, as in he won't overload the readers. I think this universe is going to thrive really well. And I look forward to picking up not only Isom 3, which is the conclusion of the Ill-Advised arc. I'm also looking forward to checking out the books for Yaira and the Alpha Core. So on that note, stay heroic, everyone, and I will see you in the very next indie review. Bye-bye.